Adam Lavelle, WrestlingDoneRight.com, the Noah Network, Mount Ararat Podcast. We're talking about Star Navigation from September 14th, 2024. We are up to match number 5. This was a good one and an important one because it saw the return officially of the new RATEL'S. That's right. HAYATA, Tadasuke, Yohei, and Yuto Kikuchi. Kikuchi, pardon me as I begin to learn how to pronounce that name, anointed by Daisuke Harada, the former leader of the old RATEL'S, if you will, inserting him in this group, asking the group to accept him, and they did, coming off Japan's independent wrestling scene. Pretty cool just to be brought in by Harada to join a group like the RATEL'S, the return of the RATEL'S. Pretty big deal, in my opinion. They took on AMAKUSA, Atsushi Kotoge, Hajime Ohara, and Junta Miyawaki. And this was everything you think it would be. It's the crazy Noah Juniors tearing the house down, baby. I was anxious. I was excited to see the new guy, Yuto Kikuchi. And he looked pretty good. He looked damn good, to tell you the truth. He's fast. He's agile. He's quick. He's nimble. He did the top rope walk, the infamous Undertaker top rope walk while he holds the hand of his opponent. Did it very well. Looked good. I'm not a huge fan of that move. I mean, I'm giving him kudos. It looked good. But I don't think it has much wrestling psychology. Why wouldn't your opponent just yank you down? I never understood it. Even when the Undertaker did it, the great, the mighty, the legendary Undertaker, I never liked it. I mean, it looked better with him because he was so big, so tall, so heavy, so huge. Kikuchi did it well, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense why your opponent wouldn't tear you down from the ropes. Seemed like be such an easy thing to do, especially from Junta Miyawaki, who's always wound up and excitable. And it just, I don't know. I don't like the move, but he did it well. I thought Kikuchi teamed well with the RATEL'S. I thought they worked together. Yohei and HAYATA are back to their norm, looking like a great team that they are. I mean, they're the junior tag team champions, so of course they are. They're legendary in Noah in the junior rankings, especially with those tag team titles. I love Tadasuke's spinning toe hold, just the opposite of that rope walk, right? It's a simple little move. Looked like it's going to be the figure four, but doesn't even go that far. He just grabs your leg. I know it's been around forever. The Funks made it famous, but Tadasuke gets excited. He rips the headband off, twirls it, throws it to the crowd as he's putting it on. His opponents scream in pain like Junta Miyawaki, and it is great stuff. I mean, he put it on AMAKUSA first. Junta Miyawaki comes in to break it up, and he gets it put on him, and they're both writhing in pain. It's just great. If you make a hold look important, it is important. And why wouldn't it hurt? You're yanking their knee. You're yanking their ankle. You're trying to injure them. You're trying to cripple them, at least temporarily, to win a match. I like the move. I also like how Harada came in here and didn't look like a flub, didn't look like a bum, wasn't the guy who lost the matchup, delivering his tilt-a-whirl backbreakers to every single member of the RATEL'S at one point. And when it comes to Junta Miyawaki, I feel like he is going to be a star of this division eventually. I mean, he has his excursion, so you think it would be now, but he has sort of a new look, a hipper, like kind of a, I don't know what to call it, a Japanese hippie kind of look to it, like a 60s kind of look, but it works. It makes him stand out, and he's really good. He's always been good, and I think eventually he's going to get a break, and he's going to be a star in this division. I really do. It was nice to see Kotoge back. He hit a wonderful running bulldog on Yohei, which looked like it could have won the match, but did not. He also hit a cutter on Yohei, which didn't end the match, but looked like it could have. So Kotoge's back, and he looked really good here, and that's refreshing to see, coming off an injury from the N1 tournament. At one point, every man in this match was in the ring. For a minute, it looked like a lucha match. Not really, but for this moment it did, and it was just chaos going on, and we had Kikuchi running out and delivering the tope suicida onto his opponents outside the ring, which allowed Yohei to deliver a ridiculously good drop kick to the face of Kotoge, and that led to the pinfall. I love that too, when moves as simple as a standing drop kick can end a match. because Yohei's drop kick is incredible looking. The person who receives it looks like they were hit from a shotgun and just sells it remarkably, as did Kotoge here as he goes down, giving the win to the new RATEL'S. Look, I was a big RATEL fan. I'm excited for this. This Kikuchi is no HAYATA for sure, but I'm really excited to see where they go with him. I would think HAYATA would be the leader of this group, surely. And it works together, even though he's the least social of them all. They always have to pretty much encourage him to come over and just pose for a picture or do some kind of a pose. But he does, even though sometimes he seems reluctant in doing it, because that's just his personality. This was a fun match. It was nice to see the RATEL'S win. They could have easily lost because, you know, this group they faced was incredible. Mosca, former GHC junior champion, Ohara, multi-time champion, numerous different championships. You know, Kotoge went into the heavyweight division and represented himself well, and I think Miyawaki's on his way up. But it was the RATEL'S who took control with their teamwork and won this matchup, and that was nice to see for sure. Are you guys excited for the return of the RATEL'S? Do you like it? Do you think they should have called themselves something else? I don't know. I'm trying to get a gist for what the fandom thinks of it. I know sometimes on Reddit they aren't crazy about stuff like this, but sometimes I think Reddit people, no offense to those of you listening, get their panties in a wad a little too easily. No, it is great, and I love this, and I can't wait to see where the RATEL'S go. That's just me, at least.